Hello, everyone. How are you doing? I am doing great. I want to say great, but I feel like daylight savings time has kicked my butt this year. I don't know what it is. So, Saturday night, I was super tired. I went to bed really, really early. I was completely passed out before about 10 o'clock because one of my friends texted me a little after 10 o'clock, and I don't remember getting a text at all before I went to bed. So yeah, I was completely passed out. And then I ended up sleeping all the way till about 10 o'clock the next morning, which would have really been about, 9 o'clock in the morning, because it's you spring forward an hour. So I probably slept a good 11, 12 hours that night, right? And I still woke up really tired and groggy and everything. But luckily I didn't really have anything to do until later that day, so it wasn't a big deal. So then last night, I could not fall asleep for some reason. It was almost 2 a.m. before I could finally fall asleep, and I don't know why. And so I had planned on waking up early this morning because actually Millie's not even here right now because she's at the groomers getting groomed. And so she had her appointment for that, so I was my plan was to wake up early in the morning and shower and get ready for everything before I take her. And so I had my alarm set for 7, which is not really that super early. For me at least. Normally I'm up at 5:30. It's spring break right now, so I can sleep in this week. And so because I couldn't fall asleep until really late, obviously I didn't want to actually wake up at 7. And like I said, I was in bed probably a little after 11 o'clock last night, 11:15-ish. So, I was laying in bed for a good several hours just not being able to fall asleep, which is not fun. And so it was about 10 o'clock before I actually got up this morning, which I still had time to shower and everything because her appointment wasn't until 11:30, but it's 3 o'clock now and I'm missing my dog. It's always weird being here and not having Millie with me because I've always had Millie since I've lived in this apartment. Actually, I got her in the apartment when I was living in the apartment before this. So yeah, hopefully she will be done really soon at the groomers so I can go and pick her up and have her back with me. But yeah, it's my spring break. I'm just kind of chilling. It's funny to me how quickly my spring break is filling up, because usually on spring break I kind of like to just chill out here and hang out and just kind of relax, because usually this time of the year at school, it's super, super busy and crazy. And I always feel at Christmas break, it's always super busy because there's so much going on with family and friends and everything, that spring break is where I just kind of chill out and do nothing. So Saturday, I was with my family, my mom, my sister, and I, we went to go get our nails done and kind of hang out. We just had a really cool, chill day. Yesterday was pretty chill. Again, I was doing laundry and just hanging out. So then today, Millie's getting groomed, and then tomorrow I'm planning to go with my sister and a friend to Topgolf. I've never been and I've wanted to go, so it's going to be quite the adventure. My sister has gone. I'm not sure if my friend has ever gone to Topgolf before or not, but I am super excited. My extent of golfing is miniature golfing, so it'll be interesting to see how Topgolf is. So yeah, I'm excited about that. And then we're also thinking about going to see Black Panther because we haven't seen it yet. And there's this movie theater chain. I don't know if it's a Texas chain or a Houston chain, but it's the Alamo Draft House. So I figured at least it's probably something like Texas because the Alamo, but that's in San Antonio. But they usually do discounted movies for teachers during spring break. So to go see Black Panther because we haven't seen it yet and we want to see that movie. So yeah. Then I had another friend text me she has an extra ticket to the rodeo on Wednesday. So we're going to go to that, which is exciting because I haven't actually gone to the actual rodeo in a couple of years. I've gone the last couple of years as field trips with my students. But that's walking around to see the exhibit hall and everything, and not the actual rodeo part and then the concert. So I'm excited for that because I I haven't gone to the rodeo in a few years, so it's exciting, and it's gonna be One Republic, and I don't really know One Republic, which is funny because like I'm a big country music fan, and the rodeo most of the time it's country music artists, but they do have the occasional like pop artist, or they might have like usually they'll do like some type of Tejano band for Go Tejano Day, if I could talk. But yeah, so this is more of a pop band. I think I know like some of their songs, but I'm not like this, like, oh my God, I'm a huge One Republic fan, but I'm excited because like I said, I haven't gone to the rodeo in a couple of years and I want to go and see it. So yeah, I feel like my spring break's kind of like been filling up, but it's good. It's good to be like, to have things, you know, you're looking forward to. And I'm really excited for the summer because I have booked tickets to go to Philly for a few days this summer. My cousin is living in Philly, and I've never been there, and so we're just gonna like kind of hang out, and she's gonna show me the city, and yeah, that'll be fun. And then we're also talking about, with my family, taking a road trip up to Colorado this summer as well. My dad's side of the family all live in Colorado. We've gone up there a few times in the last couple of years, but basically my grandparents are wanting to move. They've been in their house now, I think my dad said, for 45 years. And it's getting to the point where my grandparents are, you know, they're getting older. They can't do as much. And it's a pretty big house that they're living in for the two of them. And my grandma just can't do the upkeep of it anymore by herself. Because basically it's a 2-story house with an unfinished basement. And it's too much for them. So they're wanting to move to a smaller house, and they live on a ranch right now because they used to be ranchers. They've retired, oh my gosh, for years now, since I was like in middle school. And so they want to move like into town to a smaller house. So they want the kids to come and kind of clear out some stuff from the house, like things that they've obviously like left there, even though none of them actually live in the house anymore. So yeah, my parents want to go road trip up there, and my sister and I are talking about going as well with our 2 dogs, which would be fun. I've never really done a big road trip with Millie before, and I think it would be so much fun to road trip. She has gone to Colorado with me once before. Actually, right after I got her, we went up there for Christmas, and so we flew up there, so she came on the plane with us. But this time it would be driving because we want the cars to be able to bring all the stuff back. And so basically my mom has a pretty big car, like not a big car. She's got a RAV4. And then my sister has, I can never remember how to say it correctly, but it's a Volkswagen Tiguan, I think what it is. So basically, like, my mom and my dad would drive in my mom's car up there, and then my sister and I and the 2 dogs would go in my sister's car, and we would drive up there. And then we'll have 2 cars to bring lots of stuff back with us. But yeah, I hope it kind of happens because I think it'd be a lot of fun to go on a road trip with my sister and our dogs. But like I said, it's still like in the planning phases of everything. We're not 100% sure yet if it's going to happen. But yeah, some fun, exciting things happening in the near future for me, which I feel like I never usually travel that much. So I'm like excited for all the traveling I'm going to be doing and all the fun things. So yeah, I just wanted to make a little video and say hello, how are you doing? And Christina, you got to remember to look at the freaking camera. All right, I'm going to go. Have a great day. I'll see you guys sometime in the future. Bye.